can take care of this this setup with the PlatformIO and stuff. Yeah, casters don't work that great when your floor isn't very flat. It was about 30. And now I don't have my chair as a reference. Let's assume it's like that. It's too high. A bit more. Like that? Yeah. Oh, the cables. I hate the cables. Where did it get caught up? Okay, the USB cable got pinched between a clamp and the desk and the also a drill, egg beater hand drill. It's still kind of stuck. Okay, I have to do this from the other side. I have to figure out some better solution. Maybe like connect it directly to the workbench. Like kind of a static setup. Okay, that can go over here. And let's switch to this. And I assume it's supposed to be science and technology, stuff like that. So let's check it. It was PlatformIO Emacs. Also, do I have any kind of notes on installing? Not really. How about CCLS? No. Of course I don't. So for that I need install PlatformIO core. Okay. Is there anything in the repositories called PlatformIO? DNF search platform IO. Oh, collaborative platform embedded development. Okay, I didn't really expect that it would be in here. OS config, packages, other Fedora, and just PlatformIO. Is it all just for installing, or is it updating? I assume it's updating. Yeah, this is Hyperland. Not very configured, like basically just default configuration. I have this over on my GitLab. Like you can go to links like in my description, and there should be wait dot file. Actually, config. This is a bit more readable. So there is just some monitor settings, workspace rules dedicated to this setup, because I have 4 monitors, and yeah, this is some streaming specific stuff like pretzel and stuff. Yeah, I think I also think it looks nice, even though it's pretty much the default. Like I didn't do anything with the borders, for example. So this is this kind of gradient is the default. I only added the top bar. This is the way bar, and it's also kind of copied from the internet, partially. Like it's. I think it's heavily modified from the configuration that I found on the internet. But yeah, most of this configuration are just key bindings. There are a lot of key bindings. Like I'm passing all of my F keys from F13 to F24, and then also different combination of modifier keys to OBS to control the stream. I still don't think I fully mastered or fully configured the behavior of different workspaces, like how workspaces act between different monitors. It's mostly should I move the camera? No, it will be problem to reposition it later. But yeah, I have 2 monitors, one on top of each other and then 2 on the sides. So this one has just kind of statically workspace 1. This one has workspace 2. This one should have workspace 3, and this one all of the other workspaces, and I can also switch between those two monitors. So now this one has workspace 4, because this one is technically from this monitor just switched. So now it's workspace 3. And install PlatformIO. So okay. What else do I need? Yeah, sure. And create new folder. Okay, so this is just the project. How about PlatformIO mode? I believe I need a CCLS for that. Like as a kind of dependency. Minor mode, uploading Emacs. Which are added. Are there any like dependencies? I believe there was something of dependencies. Okay, nothing here. using file system, Emacs client. So yeah, I believe this is like I should get CCLS because it doesn't work with Clang, or however you want to call it, with CLang. So yeah, let's go to init and C. No, bracket C. No, CPP maybe. No. Okay, just lang. At CC. So the documentation of that. Flags. I have with LSP, yeah, I do. So this is only LSP. If LSP, CCLS. CCLS if tools LSP eglot. If tools LSP eglot. Okay. LSP. Oh, of course, there are a lot of LSPs. LSP A. So there should be a flag, module flags, plus eglot. So I'm supposed to just do minus eglot. Egloty. Is it installed now? Packages. Doesn't look installed. I assume that when it's installed it's green like that. Build not available. What is this? I assume it's not important. Usage LSP servers. What is in here? You need one of Clang, ClangD or CCLS. LSP server, support, CCLS. As CCLS. Is it available on Fedora? DNF search. I believe it wasn't before. CCLS. It's not. Fedora CCLS. It was available in the past. I guess it's not anymore. Definitely don't want to do this with Snap. Maybe I will have to do this actually from the source. Though building stuff is such a pain. Oh. That's not what I want to do. Okay, getting started. Okay, install. language server instance run background. There should be like releases. How to use it? FAQ. No. So it just tells you to build it. And it also has dependencies. So yeah, let's build it. I guess. Actually, what's this pobrane? What's in here? Uncompress. Oh, so this is just a repo. Delete. System specific sections. Alpine, then to Ubuntu. I guess Red Hat. Fedora is kind of similar to Red Hat. Like they say, it's a testing ground. And the ad is coming up in 1 minute. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Pre-built version of CCLS. CMake. Do I have CMake? Can you check it like that? I do have CMake. Maybe CMake V. That capital V? No. Version 31 and the minimum is 8, so that's good. Clang. No. DNF search. Okay, so I assume this is available. So I could install it. 5 or higher. And the ad is going. That's scary. I don't want any Visual Studio. That would be quite crazy. Or are those like everything? You need all of them or just one? Like, are there alternatives? Because it's there is no way I would need Microsoft Visual Studio. Yeah, definitely. GNU Make. Okay, this I believe I have. Ninja. Yeah, I do have Ninja. Okay, let's install Clang. So this would be packages, Clang, and update again. And it's version 20, so definitely meets the requirements, 5 or higher. GCC, I do have GCC, and GCC version 15, okay. Okay, is there something like leap Clang? Leap, Intel Rock Clang. Doesn't seem like there is any kind of leap Clang. Are there really no just step-by-step tutorials? CCLS, Fedora. This is from 1 year ago. Clang Devil. Is there Clang Devil? Devil, okay. I guess this could also be useful. Clang Devil. Update. Okay, and it installs this thing, which I believe was required. And LV, and it installs it as dependency. So yeah, let's try that, and then just assume everything, all the dependencies are met. So where would I want to do this? Maybe cd local ls. Yeah, let's do something like git directory git, and then this thing. And this xxx, does it have to be path to xx? Oh, okay. Again, Fedora CCLS CMake path, use path. No. Where is it stored? So I guess I will just download new one. So let's go over here. And I'm supposed to download pre-built root binaries. The latest one, I guess. Pre-built binaries. Documentation available on GitHub. Is there anything called pre-built binaries? So much stuff. I guess this. Okay. Tools extra. Download pre-built binaries. Unpack. But what if I only copied this? Would it like use the system default? Something happened. Build. Okay, message. Will this work? Or do I have to actually do this statically? I guess it could be worse. I could have slower computer. I should finally sand it off, finish it, get ready for painting. Okay, 95. Okay, does it work? Okay. How to check if it works? ls, is there src release, cd release, ccls. Okay, it's not throwing errors, so maybe it works. Let's assume it's been built. Make prefix path. Is there explanation? Cd make prefix path. Okay, I assume it will just use the system installed on system. Is that everything? Okay, I see that on Debian you can just install it from the repositories. Okay, I assume it's installed, maybe even properly. How about exec? Okay, so let's run that. Cmake build release target install. Oh, again install. What is this? Sudo make me a sandwich. Okay, does it work now? ccls seems to be working. PlatformIO Emacs. Okay, so is that all I need? I think I have this installed. Packages? PlatformIO. Yeah, I do have PlatformIO. And let's say I have ccls installed. Do I have to configure it in any way? Maybe some doom sync, just to be safe. Configure LSP servers with ccls. Okay. I think I do have something like this. Let's split the window, readme, and this should be CCLS. CCLS priority. So yeah, this is set up. Let's try to create some project. It should be new project. Yeah, what are the boards? Maybe with terminal like this. PIO, boards. Arduino Uno, let's say. Uno. So yeah, there is Arduino Uno, that's just Uno. Let's go to documents, maybe, and I can remove the test and recreate the test. Mkdir test, cd test, and PIO project init Uno IDE Emacs. Hello Agonize, I'm setting up PlatformIO for programming microcontrollers because I don't have this set up on this computer. And I remember it was always a pain to set up, like the standalone version, because setting it up on installing it on VS Code, it's painless. But doing this as standalone package is quite annoying. But it seems like either I was doing something wrong before, or it isn't annoying anymore. Or maybe I just failed and I don't realize it yet. Yeah, let's go to documents, projects, test. And create some main CPP. Yeah, sure. LSP, CCLS. Okay, so maybe it's working. Looks like CCLS is working. I believe I had Arduino. I thought I had some kind of snippet include Arduino void setup loop, and I don't know. Yeah, how was it? Pin mode? Yeah, pin mode 1 output. Digital write 1 high, just 1 delay. And 0 Let's try to compile it. It should be Ctrl+C, IB. Okay, so seems like it works. CI, what are the other options? PlatformIO update. I in it. So I can remove that and probably also close that and that. Actually, this whole window. So yeah, it correctly recognizes Arduino and suggests all the stuff in here, like pin mode. So looks like it's working, and it wasn't even that big of pain to set up. Maybe I could... Maybe I could also test this board, finally, because it's still just laying over there. So there was some library, Arduino. This was PCF 8574. Or maybe actually PlatformIO registry, I believe. Registry. And PCF 8574. Yeah, this one I believe was the one I was using. Seems like it's the most popular one. So to install it, how do you install it? PlatformIO again. Okay. T and this. This should be something like this. Without this part. Is there actually something? Build, clean. There should be an option to install some key binding to install libraries. But yeah, included any examples. Interrupt is connected, test, select. Button read, performance. What are the it's not the greatest description. It's just test, and that's it. What does it do? Void loop. Okay. Wait, begin, serial. Okay, so it reads this PCF, I assume, yeah, this is configured in here. I love pointless functions like that. Like it makes it actually harder to read. Right. Okay, so I can do something similar. Probably a lot simpler though. Not actually what I wanted. I'm in it. Update. PlatformIO update D. What else? Upload boards. Build. Did it got updated? Okay, it should be updated. Like in... Wait, what was that? Document PIO libdeps. And the ad is coming up. Libdeps. Okay, so it's in here. And it should react. Okay, so just needed some refresh. Now, how to do it in a simpler manner? I will probably do just something like this. No. Right. And then delay of 1 second. And this I assume is the pin. So it has wait, I have to look it up. README, some kind of documentation. Okay, select, read, where is write? Right. Okay, so pin from 0 to 7. So let's do 7, 7 low, 7, 0, and 0, 1. Then delay. Yeah, I would do just something like this, couple of times. this should be changed to 0. This 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, so this would be 5, 6, and 6, 7. 5, 6, 6, 7. Though, now that I think about this, it will take a lot of time to test if I do that this way. Let's scrap that idea. And I will do just no, 5p and this just re-equal, so one more with 7, and I will do just alternating state high and low. Then wait a second and flip it. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, and 1. So that should be good. Now this is not needed. Delete around, no. This, capital, delete. Yeah, this will actually take a lot of time doing this like that. Now this serial print is unneeded. PCF begin, so this is fine. Read I don't really need, and maybe delay is important, I assume. Now for the address, do I have any notes? Yeah, addressing. This is just a normal one without A. So it would be, let's say, zeros. Where do I have my, right here. So let's connect all the address pins to zeros to ground. Okay, and now it should be like those zeros. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. But it's split like that. So it would be, no, it's split like that. 1, 2, 4, 8. So it would be 2, 20. Address should be 20. Is there anything about examples, test, about connections? No. So I assume just Uno, Arduino Uno. Okay, so I will just connect it to these standard pins. Where are my microcontrollers? Did I lost the jar with microcontrollers? Oh, right here. So my jar with microcontrollers. And this should have some Arduino. This has too many microcontrollers. Okay, so I have Arduino, hopefully working one. And this should get a cable like this. This is quite a short cable. And then I need some connectors, some way to connect this. So I also have this kind of board. These are just some screw terminals connected with a socket, RJ11, I believe, RJ45, RJ14. Yeah, so this is RJ14 and some cable, dusty cable. Using phone cable for stuff like that is so convenient. It's very easy to just crimp the ends. And connection is relatively good, I assume, with those sockets. And definitely very convenient very easy to connect and disconnect, reconnect. Oh, I have 10 viewers. So I'm just testing now this board and also the setup with PlatformIO on Emacs. But yeah, let's strip the end. And what was my convention? Like I had some sort of convention with connecting those. So this is ground, and this connects like that. Yeah, I should have like better notes about this. So this is gonna be ground. the first pin over here. And now the same on the other side. Also the brown or brownish wire on the left. This is so much easier than internet cables. You don't have to worry about aligning everything together properly. I assume you also would have to do this in the case of these cables if it wasn't flat. But yeah, when it's flat, I'm just stripping the end of the outer insulation and putting on the plug. So now let's take some cables, some jumper wires, and of course it's dusty. There is so much dust everywhere. And the compressor doesn't work. Restoring those doors is quite annoying in every possible way. And now I have dust in my eyes. Blowing into a dusty jar is not a very great way to get rid of the dust. So I need... Oh, that's also an issue. Yeah, I think I can't use it. I have to use something that has 3.3 volts. Because Arduino Uno is for 5 volts. This one doesn't have any pins. Maybe this one? This is like a Node MCU V3 with a ESP8266. Or it's one of those Wemos D1 Mini, but I'm not sure if they all work. Some of them were broken, I believe. These are the new ones, so these definitely work. Or maybe I will use Pico, Raspberry Pi Pico. And this one needs USB mini USB, USB-B. How? No, yeah, micro USB. So many USBs. Who came up with all those USBs? And most of them are horrible. Do I have any better cable? I guess I have to get one from my jar of cables. Because cables I of course also store in jars. And this, I believe, acts a bit weird. Pico. I believe there was something weird about flashing it. Okay, so this is Pico W, I believe. Yeah, Pico W. Let's rename it to main 2, maybe, CPP, and copy it as main. So I could actually copy it to main CPP. What? Again, main CPP. Okay, and I don't need that or that. PlatformIO again, and PIO boards, Pico, boards, Pico, Raspberry Pi Pico, STM Pico. This is quite confusing. I'm looking at the bottom. There should be another border, like somewhere over here. Because I'm looking at this and thinking that this is STM, like this section. But yeah. So let's add Pico over here. Pico. And the platform would be Raspberry Pi, Pico, framework Arduino, and yeah, let's leave it like that. Actually, I also don't need this. Let's update. Maybe build. Installing Raspberry Pi. Error. Okay, so that's just because it's empty, I assume. Pin mode. Is there something like LED built in? Yeah. LED built in, and output. Oh, I wasn't in insert. Output. So let's do just some blinking. Digital, right? LED built in. Or actually I believe there was some weirdness with this. Like that there, like it's not available or something. The built-in pin, built-in LED. And 0. Now let's try to build it. And it's what? Dependency graph. Maybe this is the issue. Main to txt. Okay, so now it's working. Can I upload it? Looking for upload port. Is it uploading? Error. Do I need some kind of... Yeah, I should do this on this screen. So Pico, Linux, maybe Raspberry Pi, Pico, Linux, and upload maybe. Upload. Manage files. No, not that. Flash. Getting started. No, that's just about normal Raspberry Pi. Maybe Pico tool. Pico tool. I believe I need some kind of permissions for doing stuff like that. Do I have Pico tool? Pico tool? No. Maybe it's installed somehow inside PlatformIO. Yeah, let's check it. So it should be .pio build Pico. Framework, USB, no. How about this? No. So there is no Pico tool. I remember there was also something like that. Like 2 times? No. Maybe hold and insert. Yeah, so now it gets added as like a mass storage. Files. So I could just open it in a new window. And this was this and test PIO build Pico. I assume this UF2 or this. I don't know what elf is. I don't want any elves. Did it do anything? again another tab. RPI Pico let build in. So this says it's pin 25. This is all in Python. I assume it's the same for C++. But this also doesn't solve my problem with uploading. Maybe without this, because there's probably also only one Pico tool and permissions maybe. Where does it even try to upload it? And the ad is coming up. Oh, now it worked. But it's still not blinking. So how to make it blinking? 25. Does it work with 25? What does it? Built in is 13. Let's try with 25. Still no blinking. So this doesn't work. Is there any documentation? Okay, onboard doesn't work. So that was the issue. Okay, so pin 13 I assume only works for basic Pico without W. And I assume this won't work. Yeah, it will be easier. Not this. Why is it being weird? I assume it would be easier to just write to some other leg. Pico. To write to some other leg. Let's say 4 or 1 even. change to 1, upload, and I will just check it with the multimeter. That's also dusty. Where is ground? Okay, so third, and first. Am I doing something wrong? Output 1, 0. This should work. Maybe I will just use jumper wire to extend it. Okay, so let's check on those. Is there anything appearing in here? No. Maybe this has to be like D1? D1? No. GP0, or maybe I will try GP2 or 4. Yeah, first let's try 4 and all of those. And 4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still not doing anything. But it says it's like connected successfully. So I must be doing something wrong. Am I doing something stupid? Pin mode output. Okay. Right. There is 1 and 0. I don't think I'm missing anything. Let's try RPI, Pico, W, Arduino maybe, some just ready project. Arduino. I want W specifically. Okay, guess W compatible. Some examples. LED built-in, so that one doesn't work. Wait, there is Pico W here. PlatformIO, RPI, Pico W. I can get rid of that. And ini. Framework. Okay. So this should work. Let's try LED built-in again. LED built-in and upload. Now it should download the appropriate repository. Maybe the pins were different. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of submodules. Okay, is it? Compiling. Looking for port. And flashing. And it's blinking. You probably can see it's blinking. Yeah, it's blinking. So this works. Now I can get rid of that and do remove. Actually, just like that. So CPP, get rid of that. And this should be ready for upload. Waiting. Okay. Unplug it, plug it back in. What? It works sometimes, it seems. Okay. CIU. No, it can't find it. LS or FZF, dev. No, I don't know how to use FZF. LS dev. There should be something like TTY. So it is detecting it. Okay, so I guess this kind of works. Not the ideal solution though. Let's look at the pinout again. I want these two. Any screwdriver. Any at all. So there is a slight issue that I don't really know the pinout. Like, I have documentation for these boards. It exists. The documentation for these boards exists, but I don't think I have it. Or actually, maybe I do. I was using it when I was assembling this board. So it's probably somewhere on my computer. Okay, so let's look it up. This should be either here, no. Not in here. Wait. Dock. Oh. So what's the order? And let's split it. Open this. The first one should be, this is connected to ground, and this is also connected to ground, so number 1. Yeah, number 1 is ground. This goes to pin 3, then 3.3, the next one. This is blue one, so 1 over, and SDA, this is pin 4, and this should be like purple. Purple goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one right next to it. So this should work, theoretically. Okay, nothing exploded. Does it have power? And where is some kind of ground? Oh, now that I look at this, it's not exactly well connected in every way, on every pad. But yeah, ground should be this whole thing. Maybe. Okay, now I'm a little confused. Okay. Plus? No, not on this window. So yeah, this is ground. This entire surface, and it connects over here. So let's check it. One probe over here, another one over here. And it doesn't seem to work. Is this actually working? So this shows 3.3. This also shows 3.3. And this doesn't. What am I doing wrong? Oh! Yeah, I'm so stupid. I see what the problem is. The problem is that it's soldered on homeopathically. So yeah, let's fix that. I should have reviewed this stuff earlier. And now dealing with cables. I hate cables. But then a wireless soldering iron is also not very good, I assume. Like you have to deal with the battery. And I should probably this and this. So yeah, let's fix that. Okay, and I can also do this. The part that's not very well attached. Okay, now everything should be connected. Actually connected. Oh, I can leave it like that for now. Let's check continuity. So this should connect to that, and this to that. Okay. Let's say it's working. So this could go in here, and this to the computer. It would be nice to have some blinking LEDs. Okay, so now it is 3.3. And let's check. Oh, right, I don't have any power on like this part. And this doesn't work. Nothing works. Yeah, it's just continuously zero. At least it does have power. Okay. So this is all 3.3. Yeah, each one has 3.3. And how it's supposed to work. So that there should be some signal from here. This is 0, these are address pins. Okay, 3.3. And it's not changing. But I'm wondering if there is even some signal going through. Maybe I should use an oscilloscope. Just to see if there is a signal. Let's get some probes from a dusty container. Also, maybe I could use those legs. And connect it to another ground. More ground. Let's see where there is another ground. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Ads in progress. Okay, so this is one. What's the trigger level? And what even is this? This should be SDA. Okay, so trigger level can go way over here and do single. And nothing is happening. Why is nothing happening? Let's zoom it back way out. So this should be, yeah, 1 volt is fine. Looks like nothing is happening in here. Maybe Raspberry Pi, like Raspberry Pi Pico, needs some special setup for. Oh wait, I didn't notice that. This and this. So there is. This is I squared C1. And this is I squared C0. So maybe it's connected to the 0. In that case, I should just move those over here. Let's try it now. Okay, now something is happening. Maybe. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Let's do some more research. So I guess RPI, Pico W, I squared C, Arduino. Also there should be, this is not needed, interrupt, performance, interface constructor, 2-wire. So maybe I have to wire. Yeah, let's do wire. RPI, Pico, W, Arduino, wire. Programming. Anything about wire? Wireless support? No. Anything? Wait, what is that? Wire? programming with Arduino. Anything about I squared C? Not really. So what was that? This website is Arduino Pico. Okay. So I guess this is needed. Get rid of that, yeah. And over here. Should it be like inside? No, I guess. Bool. Wait. Bool SDA. That doesn't look like. That looks like declaration. Like declaration of a function. Shouldn't be just set as DA 1. And here set SCL without that. Set SCCL, no, unknown name. I squared C single Pico. Okay. Wire 1. I'm confused. This doesn't really look familiar. Yeah, this is not Raspberry Pi Pico. It's just some other board with, I guess, the same microcontroller. Some examples, variants. Pico W? No. Wait, in here there is Pico W. Docs. This doesn't need to make sounds. Features. Should I move the camera back to my face? Probably, maybe. Any examples? What happened? This is 2022, so this could be outdated. Oh, and what is this? Wire set as SDA 1 into wire. No member like that into wire. How about include wire set as CL to 2 yeah, this should be 1 and 2. It does compile, so I don't know what's the deal with this set SDA, set SCL. But I guess let's check it again. After the oscilloscope boots, so this is at 0 and this is not doing anything. So yeah, doesn't really want to send anything. Doesn't really want to send anything to those pins. Anything else? How about docs? Package? No. Tools? Also no. I squared C, not found. Anything about I squared C? No. Wire? No. In here, I squared C, no, wire, wait, wire, no. Wire also is not present. How about what? Chat GP chat GPT how to use I squared C on RPI Pico W in Arduino IDE. So I'm just writing Arduino IDE because that's like the environment. So I guess it would give me good results, proper results. So yeah, this is already done. Connect, wiring. GPIO 4 and 5. And this is GPIO 4 and 5? Huh? 4 and 5? Oh. Oh yeah. This is like both of these places has I squared C. Why does it work in such a weird way? So yeah, I guess let's connect it to this. Looking for upload port, and it doesn't work. So annoying. It did work this one time, but only this one time. So yeah, it should connect to 4 and 5. And maybe I will just check 4 and 5 like this. GP4. So there is something happening in here. Maybe it will work this time. Zoom out and move it a bit. Yeah, there is definitely something happening. Maybe this will be the answer. So SDA 4 and 5. 4 and 5, so over here. Yeah, this is 4 and 5. And it still doesn't work. So some more debugging. This split keyboard, this is sweep or fairy sweep if you prefer. This is just a keyboard from GitHub, GitHub, I believe. So not this one, this one. Yeah, and here. So fairies sweep. Yeah, so it's that. There are a lot of different options, like different kinds of PCBs. Some easier to solder, some a bit harder, and it's also a wireless or wired version. Wireless is a lot more expensive because yeah, those wireless microcontrollers are very not not the cheapest thing. I think they are the most expensive part of that keyboard. Yeah, it is very nice, but when you have a keyboard like this, I don't know, maybe you actually do have a keyboard like this, something similar, if you're asking, but yeah, with my experience, when you get a keyboard like this, it's very hard to go back. I actually unlearned how to use a normal keyboard, so I'm not really able anymore to use a keyboard like this anymore. What was I checking? Right. This. What's happening in here? Single. Okay, so there is some information. Video, something. Yeah, what I really like about this keyboard is that it's very compact. Like, these are the two halves, and I can place them like this, and they are actually they are smaller than my mouse. And I believe you could probably even modify like this specific keyboard to have a display, but I don't really have a need for a display, and it would also make the cost higher. So let's see. Okay, something is coming here. Same mouse? Yeah, it's a very popular mouse, and I don't really like it. In fact, I quite dislike it. Not even, not because, I don't know, some ergonomics or whatever, but because of the surface. I don't like this rubberized surface. First of all, it's very hard to clean. It doesn't work very well in a workshop. Uh, like there is a lot of dust in here, especially now that I'm renovating doors. So I'm just sanding wood filler and stuff. So it looks absolutely horrible right now. And also this surface is degrading a bit just from my hands. Like there is a significant dip in here in the place when I'm holding my thumb. And this side is also degrading quite a bit. Yeah, I won't ever buy rubberized mice again. DPI, I'm not really someone who would notice that kind of stuff. So for me that doesn't make a difference. So this doesn't work. Like there is no signal on this this pin, and this is SDA. Yeah, I'm actually considering, at least partially, just giving up on mice. So I'm considering getting a trackball, maybe the one from this company Plupi, I believe it was called. So they are producing open source accessories, and also an ad is coming up. But yeah, I'm considering using a trackball. I heard that a lot of nerds really like trackballs, so maybe I could join them. So yeah, this doesn't work. Let's check the continuity. I would probably still need a trackball, need a mouse for like gaming, because I don't really see gaming on a trackball as really feasible. I'm personally a fan of anything that's open source, so like there is an option for open source trackball, then I want it. Okay, I have over 10 viewers for, I think, the first time since I started streaming, about well, a little over a month ago. And the ad is started. The ad started. What was I supposed to check? Right. SDA. So this should connect with this, and it doesn't. How about this? No. Yeah. Well, I assume you have an ad going on. So I will wait until it ends in like 10 seconds. But yeah, this doesn't work. There is no connection. And it's a green one. Let's check the green one. And the ad should be over. And yeah, I did notice. I found out that the clip was posted on Reddit. Partially because, well, mostly I just seeked it out myself because there was this clip that at the time had 4,000 views. Now it has 18,000, and I was thinking like, what's going on? Like this, and assuming that this guy probably just shared it somewhere outside of Twitch, and assumed that it was probably Reddit. So I googled his name and find out that yeah, in fact he posted it on Reddit. Yeah, so looks like I didn't really crimp that properly. Like, why is there no connection? So yeah, I do know that I'm on Reddit. I even posted a comment on that thread that this explains why this clip has so many views. So maybe I could cut that off. Cut that off and make new connections. Maybe this time the ones that will work a bit better. But yeah, back to the mouse and the trackball. So I'm most of the time I'm not like using mouse at all. So if I switch to a trackball from a mouse, I still would be using it only occasionally. But I think for me, for the type of person like me, it would be a much better experience. And I would probably make it myself. If I were to make it, I would make it myself. Because first, it's a fun project to make something like that. And also, I assume the shipping costs would be quite high if I were to like order directly from this company, because they probably don't have any kind of distribution center in Poland. So now this works, and this works, and this works, and this works. I should probably have some kind of a tester. Maybe I will make a tester. It shouldn't be really difficult to make. But yeah, let's check it again. One, zero, 1, 0. Okay, this changes too quickly. I have to check it with the oscilloscope. Okay, so this measures continuously. And this works. This works. This works. This works. And this works. Looks like all of them work. Yeah. I do technically have a YouTube channel, but there are no videos because I basically just started like with all that internet activity. I've been streaming for a little over a month, and I created all these accounts on like YouTube. I actually have two YouTube accounts, one for edited videos and one for just live streams. So I have all my live streams on live streams channel and no videos on edited videos channel because I didn't yet edit any videos. I actually have footage for three. I have actually footage for, I believe, 3 videos, and I'm still editing the first one. So yeah, this will take a while. That's why I didn't really start as a YouTuber, but as a streamer, because there isn't any kind of setup involved in streaming, or maybe not setup. There isn't any kind of preparation, maybe. Like you are just transmitting stuff. You have the camera. Also, I should probably rotate it a bit. You just have the camera, and what it records, it just gets sent direct to Twitch, and it's done. On the bottom, it's just my name, the same as this channel, but also there is my website, like with all the links on the bottom, like in my description. So you can find everything over there. So yeah, this works. So that checks two tasks from my to-do list. This is now checked. If verified, let's say, that it's working. Yeah, but don't expect anything good. It will definitely be terrible. I just know just from the footage, like footage itself is not very good, and add to that the fact that I don't really have any experience with editing, so not only the footage itself is not good, but I also won't edit it very well. So yeah, it won't be very good, but I will post it anyway, because if I won't post bad stuff, then I won't post anything ever, because there will always be like more things to do, more things to improve. So yeah, even though I will definitely hate this video when I when I finish editing it, I will still share it, still upload it. For my first video, I'm describing my setup with streaming and with controlling APIs of Twitch and of YouTube. So like changing the title of the stream with API from Emacs, because I'm really a nerd and I'm a Linux user. Not only I'm a Linux user, but I'm an Emacs user. So I of course don't want to change stuff like that in a stupid website. So I wrote a couple of functions to do it automatically. And I'm describing my setup in this first video. And I thought that it wouldn't be like too hard, because somehow I managed to stream and to like talk on streams and stuff like that. And so I thought that it would be much easier to record footage, to record a video, because I have multiple tries. And it's not easier, it's much harder. And actually what makes it harder is the fact that there are multiple takes. So yeah, I took like 50 takes for each sentence. This video is gonna have probably about 5 minutes, and it took me 3 hours to record it. So yeah, that's also part of the issue with editing, that I have 3 hours of footage. It's not really that bad. It's not that terrible, because like I got multiple takes, and I stopped doing these takes when I accepted how the sentence came out. So I'm just skipping to the last try. It's doing this weird brightness thing again, even though I should have this set to, yeah, everything is set to manual, but it's still doing some weird stuff with brightness. But yeah, so the issue is that I'm not very good at speaking in general. So when I had multiple tries, I wanted to just remove all my issues, this hanging and the repeating myself and all the stuff like that. So yeah, I did a lot of retakes. And yeah, teleprompter, that's also an issue. Like I thought, I was quite naive that for this video it's gonna have like 5 minutes, so I won't need a script, and I was wrong. I definitely need a script. If for now, from this day onwards, even if there is gonna be like 1 sentence or 2 sentences, I'm gonna write a script, because I won't be able to manage to like say anything without the script. And yeah, I'm just looking at this footage. I'm editing at this footage and thinking that it's so cringe. This video is gonna be horrible. But I'm not willing to retake it, because I don't really want to spend 3 hours on that again, on doing the same thing. So this is also ready, and yeah. So first video is gonna be alright workers. Okay, maybe I will finish it within a week. But yeah, first video will be about my setup with Emacs and API calls, and the second one is gonna be my monitor monitor stand, a very professional monitor stand. It's beautiful. I did it, of course, on stream. And it's made out of trash. So now I can remove that. I have to think about some better way to use all these tools. Like to have some specific setup. Because just taking them from this shelf and putting them back is kind of a pain. I have to improve the efficiency. Okay, this I can throw away. This can go over here. And then I can play some Minecraft. This soldering station I also made myself, but not on stream. It's a couple of years old at this point. And it's not like the greatest soldering station. It's not the most compact. I could probably make it better. But at least, I think it at least looks half decent. But yeah, moving it like from a place to place, it's kind of a pain. So I have to move that, get a slightly more comfortable chair, and not spill all of that water. How is the time? Oh, so it's actually kind of perfectly as planned, like 4 p.m. Good time for starting Minecraft. I would normally start at this time. So 30, about 30. And it should show like this, I think. A bit up. Is this good? Yeah, I think this is fine. And let's take the cable, some cloth. Okay, and now I should raise the volume a bit, test, 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 test. Okay. I put down my microphone because it's a battery-powered microphone, and of course battery just constantly dies. This and this.